What's good, everybody? I hope that everybody had a great weekend. We're here to do your couples counseling tarot readings, okay? So if you haven't chosen your card, make sure you do that, and the timestamps for these readings are going to be down below in the description box, all right? We have the self-worth card is going to be session 1. The growth card is going to be session 2. Also, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to these videos. Also, remember, not every detail of these readings will resonate because they are general. But if you're called to a reading, there might be a message in there for you. Okay, so make sure you stick around and check that out. Also, guys, if they do resonate, you can also check out my Patreon page where I have different types of readings for you guys. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I'll put all that information down below. All right, guys? So pick your cards, and I'll see you guys at your readings. All right, guys, if you chose the self-worth card, this is your couples counseling tarot reading, all right? So with self-worth, this says, when you draw this symbol, you are asked to consider what value do you place on yourself in your life? Do you believe in yourself? Or do you behave in a way that tells others you are not worthy? All my children act with self-respect, no matter the circumstances they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem means that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. Love yourself, and for I love you dearly, and I want what's best for you. Act as though you are worthy of only the best, and you shall have it. Keep your head high. That's what the self-worth card talks about, all right, guys? That's the message Spirit wants you to be thinking about, okay? So let's jump into this. For your overall energy, this is the umbrella energy of your relationship currently, is the release card, all right? This says endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation. So currently in your relationship, you guys could be at this point of, should we continue on or should we just release, right? That's the energy that's overshadowing your relationship at this moment. Now for you, we have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Fool. The Three of Swords in reverse talks about apologies and recovery. So you were heartbroken. You're trying to probably trying to fix the situation, because this is couples counseling, right? So you might be in this position where, should I release or should I try and fix it? And we have the Fool. So yeah, should I recover? Should we try and heal this situation, or should I just take a chance somewhere else, right? All right. So over here for your person, we have the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. The Three of Cups in reverse talks about, no support in this relationship. There's no support. Either your person feels like this, or you feel like this, like your partner's not giving you any support. The Three of Cups could also talk about cheating. Somebody who parties too much, somebody who cheats, and they're wondering, okay, again, is this is what I'm gonna get, or should I move to something that will give me? Or it could be that this, you're wondering, is we're gonna clarify this, because the Two of Cups is partnership, right? It's a love partnership. But you have that next to this. So I don't know if this is your energy or your person's. This is your person over here, but I don't know if this is your energy towards them, or if this is how they are feeling. But it's like we're trying to get away from. You're trying to get out of it. Over here, it's like that's the energy that they're in. You want to know, should I move to something new? Your person could be in another connection. I'm not really sure yet. We'll clarify, okay, guys? Okay, so over here, right here, we have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. This is the energy between you two. Now, it could be difficult to move away from this situation, because the Six of Swords talks about moving away from troubled waters, the troubles of this relationship. the energy between you two is trying to get out of this turbulent dynamic that's going on right now. But with the Ace of Swords, it's like it's a lot of mental conflict, and it could have to do with your finances, that you have grown together as a couple. So that's why it's causing, your finances is causing mental conflict on should we move away or should we not. But Spirit's saying to remember to know your worth in this situation. Are you compromising yourself to fit what other people expect of you? And it could have to do with finances. So we have your advice down here. Your advice is to make a decision. Come out of this stagnant energy of being unsure. Make a decision, because having yourself in this conflict of not being, this mental conflict of not being sure with the Hangman of how to move forward has you in this state of grief with the Nine of Swords. Okay, we have outcome 1 over here, outcome 2. We're not going to flip those just yet. We're going to clarify first, okay? So let's get into this, guys. Let's look into this Three of Swords and this Fool. This is you over here. Should I fix this? Should I move away? Should I start something new? So let's look into this. The Three of Swords. Yeah, there was some toxicity. It could have been that your partner had a lot of, you or your partner, you put the energies where they belong. I'm taking this more as you, though, that you're trying to heal from the situation of being hurt in the past. Somebody who has committed, has a reputation or a history of having multiple people. This is with the Hermit in reverse, this is repeated mistakes. That's why you were so heartbroken, and you're like, should I try to fix this? Should we go back and try to mend this? Because this is something that hasn't been, this is a repeated pattern for my person, that they have multiple people. And so you're wondering, is it time just, again, with the Fool, to move away? So that's what this is. That's what's going on in your mind right now, okay? So, your person over here, we got the Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups in reverse for your person? What's the Three of Cups in reverse for your person? Hold on, guys. I flipped my cards on accident. All right. Three of Cups for your person, please. Three of Cups for your person. Okay, so we got the eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, guys, it looks like they are gonna make an offer to someone else. I don't know if they have someone else already, or they're just thinking about it, but the Three of Cups in reverse, again, remember this talks about not giving support to their partner, wanting to give to another situation, but in order to do that, they need to walk away. They've been working on trying to walk away from the situation to offer this new love to someone else. So it looks like they're gonna walk away. So instead of holding on, it's saying to release. You guys are both at this point of, I think it's just time to release. But again, the energy between you it's a lot of mental conflict because of the finances. So let's look into this Two of Cups. What can you tell us about this Two of Cups? This is a secret. This is a secret. So I don't think this person has actually, I don't know if this person is with them. It could just be an offer that they want to make. Oh, no, too many. Yeah. They haven't actually made this offer yet. Oh, sorry guys. I don't think they have. But they are passionate about this person. They see this person as their happiness. They feel like they would be happier. And that's might be something that they're not really telling you right now. That they feel like they would be happier somewhere else. I'm sorry, guys. No, it's not always fun to hear, right? That's why it's saying release. Release. Not to hold on to situations that don't serve you. Remember, self-respect and self-esteem means you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. You don't want to be put in a, stay in a situation that you're going to just be just another person, or be treated that way, right? You deserve to be treated with love and respect. So the energy between you two, moving away from, I think you both are at this point where you're just ready to move on, but because of the energy between you two, it's been, yeah, you don't want to move away because we got the 9 of Pentacles. You're worried about your abundance. You're worried about the money. That's the mental conflict. That's what's making you not be able to release fully. What can you tell us about this? Oh, so it's more the worry of, I'm gonna lose my abundance. Everything that I've grown, I'm gonna be begging for money. That's what you're afraid of. If I end this marriage to go towards my victory, I'm gonna be left out in the cold. Spirit's saying, if you offer your cup of love to somebody, you're gonna have the abundance because you took the chance. You took the chance. Not to worry, Spirit's got you. That's why if Spirit's telling you it's okay to release, trust that Spirit's gonna have your back financially. Even if you need a little help from people, it's okay. Spirit's gonna you're gonna bounce back. So don't allow what you've already built to get you stuck in your head, because you won't be able to move away. You won't be able to release. So your advice is to make a decision, to come out of this energy of not being sure, because this energy right here is having you just in your head, right? You're depressed, you have a lot of anxiety, you just don't know what to do because you won't make this decision. What does Spirit have to say about the decision that you need to make? Okay. We got the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. These are obstacles. The obstacles are that you're afraid to be in this, this energy of lack and worry, right? So what's the 7 of Swords? Okay, so the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the 10 of Swords talks about a new start. Okay, so strategizing on how to have a new start. Make a decision, strategize how to have a new start, and stop worrying about these obstacles, because the obstacles are really just in your head, your mind. You're creating them because you're afraid of what you're going to lose. Yeah, you need to get clarity on how to move forward. Gosh, guys. All right. Not making that decision is keeping you trapped. You're bound. You're bound because you can't make up your mind, because you're so afraid to move forward, to take that leap of faith, because you're so worried of being in this state of lack. But Spirit's got you. You know? If Spirit's telling you it's okay to release, it's okay to release. All right, guys, let's look at outcome 1, outcome 2. Outcome 1 if you stay, outcome 2 if you decide to move away. Okay, so outcome 1, we have the 6 of Cups. Now the 6 of Cups in reverse talks about living in the past and having unrealistic expectations when it comes to this family dynamic. This is if you stay, okay? What else can you tell us about the 6 of Cups in reverse, Spirit? What can you tell us about the 6? Oh. Okay. We got the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Now, 7 of Swords in reverse, it talks about making amends. So again, if you stay, if I make amends and fix the situation, what's going to come of it is this, you know, it's the living in the past. But living in the past is unrealistic. This relationship is going to come to an end because your partner might have a third party because they're not happy. So that's why, again, are you going to allow yourself to be led into compromising situations? Do you have that knowing of self-worth and self-respect and self-esteem to not allow people to treat you like that? You deserve a partnership, a true partnership. So that's why it's saying don't live in the past. Okay, let's look into the outcome. If you go, we have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles talks about collaboration, teamwork. Where there was no teamwork here, you know, there's going to be teamwork. And if you decide to let this go, if you decide to release this, what can you tell us about this? And it can also talk about work. Hold on, guys. What can you tell us about this 3 of Pentacles? What can you tell us about this 3 of Pentacles? What can you tell us about the 3 of Pentacles, please? Okay, we got 6 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 7 of Pentacles. All right, 6 of Wands. This is a award, right? In your work, taking the time. Oh, victory, personal truth. Okay, yeah, personal truth. It's taking me back to this release card where it talks about spiritual transformation. This could be a situation where you're in a relationship, but you know that it's not fulfilling you, right? It's not an equal. It's not a partnership. So you're seeking more spiritually, and so you will have that victory in that growth, that quest for personal truth that you've been seeking, that spiritual illumination. You're gonna get that. Okay, you'll have the victory. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is, you know, patience, success. What the seeds that you planted will grow. You got to work on it though. You got to take that chance and move away and make that decision and not live in the past. Okay? All right, guys, let's pull one card, an advice for you, and then I'll let you guys go. Oh, that one just flew out. Okay. Let's get a, come on, just one, please, just one. We're going to get a advice for you and then advice for your partner. There's a lot of messages that want to come out, but I'm only going to take one, okay? Just one. Let's try this. I get a message for the viewer. Okay, here we go. We have the 10 of Fire. This is working too hard. It could be at this relationship. Let others help you, a need for balance in your life. And this situation could be affecting your health. It could be affecting your health. So it's time to put down these burdens. Time to stop trying to work so hard to make something work that really isn't working. Okay, let's get one for your person. Just one, please. Just one, please. Okay, thank you. Well, I guess not two. We have the 2 of Fire and the Knight of Air. This says taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams. It could be your partner that's, you know, continue to move forward. The Knight of Air says decisive, focused, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than your emotional, sudden, or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. So it could be your partner that is trying to, I really get that. I really do get that your partner is the one who's like, I need to move away from this situation. And they are trying to, they're trying to do it I don't get anything like, I know this kind of sounds bad, but I don't get like it's a bad thing. Like they're doing it in a hateful, ugly way. I just think that you guys have both came to this understanding that it's time to move on, but you could be the one still living in the past of, well, I should make my marriage work. I need to make my marriage work, right? And that's always good. It's always important to try and make your relationship work when you can. But then, it gets to this point where, should we continue? Has it worked thus far? Should we continue going? And it's saying to release this situation. But we all have free will. Do with this information what you wish. I'm just here to offer the clarity from spirit, and to help you kind of feel better about moving away, because right now you have the energy between you. There's a lot of conflict with having to move away. Even though you're moving away from troubles into calmer waters, there's still a lot of, mental, like a mental struggle because of the finances that you guys share. That's why Spirit's saying make the decision, because keeping yourself in this position of I'm not sure is what's keeping you in this depressed state, an unhappy state. You don't want to be unhappy. Why live in the past if you know this doesn't serve you? It doesn't make you happy. Where if you release it, it will. You'll be happier. All right, so let's see. Hold on. I want to see what is your outcome. What can Spirit tell us about your outcome if you release the situation? What is your most likely outcome if you release the situation? Love. a real partnership. A real partnership. So even though it might be your partner that's trying to move away from you and you're just like, I should fix this, or should I just let it go? And you're struggling with that because you're living in the past, but Spirit's saying if you release this situation, you're gonna get a true partnership. Let's see what's gonna be the outcome for your partner if this situation is released. Outcome for your partner. Outcome for your partner if the situation is released. Okay, we got the Death card. I'm not taking these because I already got one over here. We got the, if this, I don't know why I'm getting that. If this situation is ended, they might, it could be, okay guys, remember, we're working with energy, so it could be vice versa. Put the energies where they belong. It might be heartbreaking. It might be heartbreaking because I don't know if you have children, and this might, or this person could be having a child, and it's like, it's official. It's over. It's done. This cycle has ended. Somebody could be hiding that, somebody could be hiding that this, you know, this family trouble is, you know, because the Ten of Pentacles talks about conflict, family dispute. They might be hiding that. And then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, we tried to repair the situation, but it's just like this person is lacking that focus, or I don't know, to try and make it work. Wow. But all right, guys, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. I hope this helped. I hope it brought some kind of clarity for you guys. Yeah. Don't allow the financial part of this relationship keep you in this state of indecision, because that's what's causing you a lot more grief than what you need to be suffering. Okay, guys? All right, guys, I think I'm gonna leave that there. I hope this helped. We'll see you guys next time. All right, group number 2, if you chose the Grove card, this is your couples counseling reading. All right, so we're gonna jump right into this. So the Grove card, this is just the message that Spirit wants to give you. Okay, just something that you need to just take with you. Okay, it says, now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful Grove is a powerful sign that you are at a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you are hurting, know that it will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. The sacred Grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. So we could be, there is some hurt in this relationship. Just things that have been said, maybe. Okay, so let's jump into this, okay? So I pulled the Seven of Earth for your umbrella energy, okay? This is the energy that's kind of overshadowing your relationship. And with the Seven of Earth, it says, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. Did you hear that? Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. A need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry. So you guys could be, this could be a situation where a couple's kind of at odds with when it comes to their finances, okay? How one person is investing and the other is upset about it. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. But Spirit's saying this is unnecessary worry, okay? So I pulled for you, the viewer, and then I pulled for your partner, okay? I'm taking it like you, the viewer, are having a hard time with how your partner has invested the money. And it could be stressing you out. It could be stressing them out. And this is what's causing the conflicts between you guys, okay? Because here it's like, Fool, taking a chance on something that you believed, you were told that was going to bring a lot of happiness, but you're just seeing a lot of lack. So it's like your partner invested in something and it's not bringing in the money that they said it was going to bring in. And so now you're like, okay, I took this chance with you. I thought it was going to bring me happiness, abundance, and, all it brought was, lack. We're struggling now, right? So for your person over here, we have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This could be a very competitive field. This person wanted to get in on this, in this area of, there's it could be overcoming obstacles too. Overcoming the obstacles that they knew was, you guys both, you're like, okay, you'll take that chance. This person's like, I have a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges to overcome, but it's going to bring us happiness, right? It's going to bring us happiness, joy, fulfillment. But all it brought us was, you look how they both have their heads down. It's, they're just, this one's like, we don't have the money, and this one's like, just anxiety ridden, just like, I don't know what to do. They could be, go driving off and maybe, they could cry at night or worry at night, or, there's a lot of stress right now surrounding how this investment went. Now, the energy between you, we have the Five of Swords and the Tower. So yeah, like, oh man, this is a lot of, something could have happened that it's just like, that's what has you guys in this state, this energy. And this is the energy between you. It's a lot of grief, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, headaches. And with the Tower, something big could have happened. Okay, I'm not really sure. We're going to clarify these. So what advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. We have outcome 1, outcome 2. I haven't looked at these yet. We're going to see what these outcomes are, but we'll deal with those later. This is the advice. Wait for your ships to come and make the decision when it comes to the work, because, you will have the victory. You might not feel like that right now, but you will have the victory. The Three of Wands talks about teamwork, expansion. So, and the Two of Wands talks about making the decision, waiting for results. So you were trying to expand. Now you're waiting for your results when it comes to your work. You will have the victory. Okay, that's what it says. All right, so let's start breaking this down, guys. Let's start with you over here. We got the Fool and the Sun, taking a chance on something you thought was going to bring you a lot of joy, fulfillment, happiness, if your person invested, right? So let's look into that. What can Spirit tell us about this? Sorry, guys. What can Spirit tell us about the Fool and the Sun? What can Spirit tell us about the Fool and the Sun? Can you say about the Fool and the Sun, please? Fool and the Sun. Yeah, it's like you planted seeds, and you thought, okay, well, it's gonna grow, but it didn't. Something happened that now you're in this state of, you know, oh my God, we're gonna lose all our money. I'm feeling trapped. We're not getting enough, and this is causing you, you know, it's causing you a lot of stress and grief. What's the Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles? This is worry. You could just be worried, you know? You could be worried. And your worry is unnecessary, it says. The money will come. Your worry is unnecessary. Sometimes it just takes time. It takes time. But this, whatever your partner did, it was divinely guided and it will bring abundance. So, you know, what people don't see is the strategy and the burdens that come. You might not be seeing how much, you know, your person has been working towards this. And you're not seeing any, you know, any abundance, you know. And this is something that I had to tell my people, you know. They're like, well, you've been working at this and it's not doing what you thought it was going to do. And it does. It gets you to this point where you're like, am I really, did I follow my guidance correctly? But your person, this is divinely guided. Whatever your person decided to invest in, it was something that was, you know, part of their calling. And it could be difficult because there is a lot of competition in this area. Okay? So let's look at your person. Let's look at this Five of Wands. What can Spirit tell us about this Five of Wands? Nope. Too many. Okay. What can Spirit tell us about this Five of Wands? This is rivalry, competition, obstacles that they need to overcome. What can Spirit tell us about this Five of Wands? We got the High Priestess. Hold on, I want to check something real quick. Okay, I don't know why. I wanted to check I was just drawn to check what kind of work this is. With the High Priestess, this could be a conflict resolution, which is funny because, you know, we try to do things in, like in a career, and sometimes we can't even do it in our own life. We need outside help to help us, right? So this could be conflict resolution. This could also be a psychiatrist. There's a lot of competition in this. It could be a psychiatrist, you know, that deals with children. They feel like, yeah, this is definitely divinely guided. This is definitely divinely guided. And so this is something that calls to their spirit. It's divinely guided. It might not, it might, you know, not be taken off as quickly as you know, that you or your person might have hoped. And so this has your person like doubting, did I follow my guidance correctly? There it is again. Those ones wanted to come out again. Yes, absolutely. What is this Nine of Swords? Let's look at this Nine of Swords real quick. Let's look at this Nine of Swords. What can you tell us about this Nine of Swords? So if you were kind of hard on your person, you know, maybe, you know, just they might need some comforting. I mean, you both need comforting. Sometimes it's important to seek outside help. Okay, okay, so we got why is it causing them so much grief? It could be, I want to say, hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah. All right. It could have been something from childhood that happened. Something from childhood. Something that was kind of, I often see the Knight of Wands as violent behavior. It doesn't have to be someone who's violent. It could, this could also be some, violence towards your, oneself. It could have been a child that was feeling very alone in the world. And they did this. And so it's like this person wants to stop this. It's almost like I want to come in and stop this kind of actions. I want to be able to help the children, because it's something that is very deeply connected to them personally. So if it's not going the way they had hoped, that's what could be causing them a lot of grief. They're like, I just wanted to help. And it's not happening. I don't know what to do. Okay. That's how your person is feeling. Yeah, Spirit's saying that's a secret. They might be hiding that. They might not be telling you that that's how they're feeling. And so if you're not telling them how you're feeling, they're not telling you how they're feeling, it's going to cause some conflict. And that's why, you're here. All right, so let's look at this Five of Swords and this Tower. This is the energy between you. So this stress could have caused, this fighting could have caused a Tower moment for you guys, to a point where you're like, you know what, I don't want to be here no more with you. Something like that, What can you tell us about the Five of Swords and the Tower? Yeah, somebody's not happy. They're like, okay, this is not what I wanted. I want to be stable financially, and you're throwing all our money to go pursue this, and it's not even bringing anything in. So what are you doing? We got Justice. There's a need for balance. Need for balance. What is that? Oh, somebody could be... Okay, so if you're doing something sneaky, like hiding money, because you're not happy about what they're... Yeah, there's no... This is separation, so you guys could have separated. And that's what this Tower could have been like. This is too much for me. And you guys separated, and that caused that Tower moment. This is the energy between you two. But Spirit's saying, the seeds that were planted are going to be rewarded. This was unnecessary worry. Your advice. What's the Three of Wands? It's almost like... like, make a decision. Somebody might be living in the past. Somebody's just... what once brought them fulfillment might not be... it's not bringing them fulfillment anymore. Sorry guys, I dropped a bunch of cards. Alright, let me put these back. This is delays. Oh, it's delays. Like Spirit's not letting it come in because something needs to be released. Something needs to be released. So Spirit's like, no, until you release. And it could be a family situation. It could be a family situation. So that's what you're waiting, because this card always to me with the Three of Wands in this deck. In other decks, it has ships in the background because this card is a card of waiting for your ships to come in. But in this card, there's no ships coming in. It's like you're waiting in vain. And Spirit's like, I won't allow this to come in until you release something. So this is like something where you're coming to couples counseling, but you're by yourself, right? Because you're already in separation. And so you're asking, should I get back with my person? But it's living in the past. Spirit won't allow this to come in until you release it. You need to make a decision to release it and focus on your work, what it is that is calling to your spirit. That's when you're going to have the victory. Okay, so outcome 1, outcome 2. There's a need to walk away to grow what it is that you're growing. Then we got the Temperance in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is the Temperance in reverse is very disruptive energy. This is, feeling out of control. With the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's very angry and aggressive, and so it's like there's a need to walk away to grow, because if you don't walk away, your life, you're going to be angry with how things turned out, because you're going to feel like things are out of control, out of your control, because Spirit's not letting this come in. This victory, Spirit's not letting it come in because you need to make this decision to let something go. You're waiting for something that isn't going to come in. And it could be that your partner, I don't know if this is you over here, if this is you, your person, they don't want to lose out financially, and that's what was the problem. So this umbrella energy could be a message to you saying whatever you've planted, whatever seed you planted, it's good that you invested. It's gonna bring your investment will be rewarded. But there's a need for you to walk away so that way you can see what it is that you, right now it's small, but look at those roots. There's a lot of money down there. It will flourish into, let me find that card. Hold on, real quick. I don't know why I just thought about that card. Let me show you. It's the Nine of Pentacles, where they have money growing on trees, right? This one. So you're going right now, this is where you're at. This is where you're at. It's small. It's a small little tree. It doesn't look like much right now, but it's the roots are what's gonna make it strong. You planted those seeds and it's starting to grow. But this is what your person was expecting to see. I planted it yesterday. I expect the tree to be fully grown the next day. That's not how it works. It takes time. So Spirit's almost saying, like, if it's not like you need to walk away from something to make this grow, it's like, don't walk away from what you've already grown this far, because it's going to grow and flourish into something much, much bigger. If you choose to like return, I just want to say, if you feel like you want to return, it's going to have you in the state of, it's going to have you feeling angry and resentful, because you're going to feel like your life is out of control. That's what I'm getting, guys. All right, guys. So let's get a message for you and a message for your person. What message do you have for my group 2? What message do you have for my group 2, Spirit, please, and thank you. What message do you have for my group 2? It says, too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities. Expect Unexpected events or rapid changes, the ability to multitask, business travel. So you have a lot of good things coming in right now. You're going to have a lot of opportunities. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendships, awakening psychic abilities. I was getting that earlier too. Psychic abilities. Yeah. So, like I said, you could be a child psychiatrist, but for that card that represents that, it also represents psychic abilities. Yeah, and then the Magician pops out. Wow. Yeah, guys. The illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence. You might be a little bit afraid to make these changes, but stay optimistic, creative, enthusiastic, optimistic, creative. You might be a little impatient. News about exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions and finish what you start. Do not walk away from what you've grown. Do not walk away. That's what it's saying, okay? Okay, let's get a card for your person. Advice for your person. Oh, and that one. We got the same one, the Eight of Fire. Too much going on, so you know your person could be having some stuff going on in their life. Cool. That's good for them too. We got the good you do comes back to you. Unexpected inflow of abundance. Borrowing wisely or paying off debt. Okay, so that's what Spirit has, and then we have the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. Okay, so that's what the end of an addiction. So that's the advice for your person. All right, guys, I hope this helped, and we'll see you guys next time.